I don't know what the fuck was it. Visual comedy. All right. Turning that up. Pause that. Play this. Turning that up. Pause that. Play this. I sound normal. I think I'm synced. I'm comfortable. I sound normal. I think I'm synced. I'm comfortable. It got weird at that end point, but no, we are good. All right, turning that shit down because this guy is annoying as fuck. Woo! Boys. I did not say a single word today. Up until right now at this point. It's kind of like how you would wake up and then get ready for like hours. And then you go to work or school and like someone asks like, hey, what's up? And then you open your mouth like, I haven't said fucking anything today. Maybe that's why I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm low on energy. As soon as I bring this up all the time. As I'm getting into streaming, or like right before getting ready, I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta stream now. And then once I'm in it, I don't feel anything bad, really. I stayed in the shower for 3 extra minutes. 3. And my hair's still not, like, dry. How does that happen? Look at this. It's like, it's still wet back here a little bit. Hi, Josh. I'm having a crisis. Because this screen is dark for a reason. It's sticking out is the problem. It's too malleable. It's just relaxing, isn't it? This is what Christmas is all about. Now, last time, we got a little sidetracked. And we did a chair. Hold on. It's going to be middle ground. That's pretty good. Dun, dun. Fade. Not today. Today, all right, I'm doing what I promised. Because last time, all we had was, what, like the final hour dedicated to the Reggie? No, I almost yanked my Switch off of the fucking thing. No. We're dedicating all of our time to Regirock. We can hope that we get it early again. But as far as, like, likelihood goes, I'm, again, going to assume nothing this stream. The first stream we did this, I'm like, alright, well, we got a little bored. Like, talking's fun and all, but, you know, maybe, like, doing this when there's no interesting gameplay. There's got to be something interesting going on. So then the next stream, I'm like, oh, I got to find something interesting to do. And it just so happened that a chair got delivered that same day. But that is too much. You can't, like, half be playing a game and half put together a chair. All your effort needs to be behind one of those. But not both. So now today, yeah, I'm going to be shiny hunting. But I don't know. I could just watch other stuff. I'm really open to do any other bit that doesn't sideline my shiny hunting that much. I'm pretty sure the new Pokemon Evolutions episode, they never said they're coming out every 2 weeks, but all the other ones have come out every 2 weeks. Like, to the day on Thursday. And, the last episode came out 2 weeks ago. Unless they're just, like, going on hiatus, because they're like, oh, man, we don't know how many episodes they're gonna be. But episode 1 was in Generation 8. Episode 2 was in Gen 7. Episode 3 was Gen 6, and Episode 4 was Gen 5. Oh, maybe they're waiting for the Snow remix to come out. But yeah, like, if we're following that pattern, then there's going to be 4 more episodes. Hello, I survived conferences. Oh, yeah. Those are never fun. Did you have to... I don't remember ever going. Like, there were parent-teacher conferences, but, like, I don't think I was ever there. They would come home and, like, complain to me, but I was never... That's weird. Is that like a uniform thing? I just assumed, oh, no one goes, but it's highly possible they're just like, yeah, you stay home, and all the other kids were there. I don't know. Most of high school is a huge blur. But the new Pokemon Evolutions episode doesn't come out. I do have to watch a wrestling thing later that I won't be able to watch on stream because of probably copyright reasons, but I could do other stuff. Anything you got, I went with usually. I don't know, I just went. So am I weird for not going then? Like, did most kids go? I don't ever remember going to one. I had 2 siblings. I don't remember if they went either. It's possible that they did. I want to know Love it because my dad took me and not my mom. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking... No, because... I don't know. Am I weird? Was I raised wrong? Did something funky go on? I knew throughout most of my childhood that my parents just didn't want to... I imagine dealing with me was emotionally taxing. So there was like fucking Bible school, summer camp, safety town, school, other parents' houses, staying after school all the time. I wasn't ever like in trouble. They're just like, oh, we don't have to take care of them. Just fucking, I don't know, stay wherever. I don't know. I was very rarely home. There was always shit where they're like basically just paying other people to watch me. We also had a babysitter. I don't know why. I don't think my mom was working. Were they split at that time? I don't remember what was going on. We had a babysitter a lot. Now that I think about it, both my parents were not around a lot. Time to throw another night away by stepping on light up floor. What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about me. I was like, man, you got a weird night. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until it yields results. And this time, the entirety of the time, we're not going to do a 2-hour side tangent where I build a chair. Which, by the way, fuck. I missed it. It's coming to get... Oh, my God. Okay, well, I can't stop playing, so I got to... It looks... It really brings the whole set together, and it's very comfortable. I missed the last circle, but you didn't see it, so it doesn't matter. Mom is 2 in my life. Oh, yeah. Well, there's always the two extremes of either always, like, on your case or doesn't give a shit. I have this weird middle ground where I mean, you could tell because I'm a streamer and I'm an internet guy that I need everyone's constant attention. Like, I need to have the attention of people. On the other end, I like to be left alone a lot. Like, I want people to all think about me and care about me. But then also they're like, hey, do you want to go out? I'm like, no, fucking leave me alone. It's a weird middle ground. I was born to work on the internet then because I don't have to do anything anywhere. And I still get people paying attention to me. That's literally what it is. It's egotistical to its core. But also it's just fun. Is it bad for my mental health? Yeah, but it's also fun, so evens out. But yeah, it's all, again, before when you're doing gameplay, you're like, oh man, what's going on in the game? But not much commentary I can give here. Any request, anything you guys want to hear my opinion on or see me like watch or any shit, really it's up to you guys now because... Just start arguments and tangents. Once you get me going, I can't stop until I get bored. In which case I do stop, so I guess I could, and I do. It's not that I could hypothetically stop. It is that I do often. I missed. You would think at some point I would get good at doing this. I'm fine. I still have this random YouTube video up. I should probably be watching the stream. Your opinion on the Nintendo expansion pack that makes people mad. Okay. I think there's like a bar, right, of like how much people hate it. There is the people that hate it conceptually, and now that it's bad, they have a reason to. There are people that like it blindly and doesn't matter. I am in the middle where I think paying $50 a year, mind you, a year, once a year, $50. $50 a year is perfectly reasonable to have N64 games and play them online. It would be a good deal if they worked. They do not work, which is the issue. My issue is not... Once I saw the reveal trailer, I wasn't fucking, what? No, I didn't... Like, I was excited. The problem I have with it is that it doesn't fucking work. I feel it's not reasonable from 20 to 50. I guess that... If you're looking at it like that, that jump is a lot. Like... Saying, oh, N64 and Genesis games make it $30 extra. But in the long run, $50 a year, it doesn't seem that bad. Because what, most games are like 60, and now a lot of games are like 70, but, I mean, most AAA games, but that's a lot of games. And a new experience that you get to play online with your friends. Because also, you know, the alternative, the argument is always like, well, emulation is free. That's true. But, I mean, you guys were here, some of you were here for some of the roulette streams. You know that the emulation is fine and Parsec is great. But sometimes it just doesn't fucking work. We played PS1 games over Parsec. And it was the laggiest experience we've ever had. And those are less labor intensive than N64 games. Someone's like, well, if you want to play N64 games online, you get emulation in Parsec. I fucking tried that. The best experience I can get is is basically getting a family plan. That's also why I don't think the price matters that much, because if the boys split it, that's like $10 a year. Because the family plan's $70 a year, I think. And if we each get the same thing, except we each only pay $10. Don't really care. I'm just not buying. That's fine. I would have got it if it worked. Unfortunately, it is very buggy. Reasonable. Online was rolled out 50 before it being 20. I would find it because it would compare it to 60 for PlayStation. Yeah. I think I originally reacted because people said, oh, $50. And the immediate assumption is, whoa, $50 a month? That's outrageous. And then the second thing I heard was, oh, $50 a year. And by comparison, I'm like, oh, that's fine. $50 a year to play a bunch of games? Most games are more than that. I just like I have an N64. I have a ton of N64 is my favorite console. I collect for it all the fucking time. If I wanted to play an N64, I could. I am paying $60 a year. Again, if it works in this hypothetical where it works, which it doesn't, to play the games in my bed on my Switch and play them online with my friends. Don't make me take the goddamn tub out, because I will. Oh, does it come out? Probably not. You want to zoom in on me? Show this. I'm going to keep playing the game. This is Clay Fighter, a sculptor's cut, 63 1/3. It was a Blockbuster exclusive, which means you could not buy it anywhere. I keep getting sidelined from the game. Hold on. God damn it. I'm not done flexing about dumb shit. This game, just the cart, this cost $500. What else do I have? The reproduction card of Animal Forest. Made into Animal Crossing since it was originally on the N64. This is the full box of Donkey Kong 64. Alright? I'm in love with this console. I will always go to bat for it. I even defend the controller that everyone hates. So believe me when I say, it does not fucking work. And I hope there is enough backlash to make it work. Expansion pack included. Yeah. Games like Majora's Mask and Donkey Kong 64 just straight up did not work with the N64. Like, if you had a vanilla N64 and tried to play those games, it would not play. So, I mean, it's kind of a hard sell to be like, hey, if you want to play this game, you also need an expansion pack. So, it cost Nintendo, like, millions of dollars. They had to put the expansion packs in with Donkey Kong 64, because otherwise they'd be like, hey, if you want to play Donkey Kong 64, you gotta buy an expansion, which is kind of a tough sell because that game is not good. But those are my opinions on the online service. Weren't there other, like, good things? Like, you get exclusive DLC. Also, for me, I haven't cared about New Horizons in a very long time. But if they're like, hey, oh, Mario Odyssey DLC or Pokemon DLC, not Smash DLC, obviously, but like, oh, they come with the online service, then I might get it. I'm gonna get it at some point. It's not like, well, I'll never get it. I mean, if they never fix it, then maybe, but I hope they fix it so that I can get it. All right, next topic. Next thing on the docket. Local news. There's a lot of wrestling stuff that happened, but I don't think you guys care as much as I do about it. If at all. GTA Remaster. I like how it looks. I feel like I'm having hot takes, I guess. I think I've brought this up before. Those games, those polygonal, very angular games, right? You cannot just make them HD and remake them in the GTA 5 art style, or like the high-res models, because it'll look like shit unless they basically build it from scratch. Like, it is a remake, but they're not changing that much. Like, say there's a road that's very foggy and it has like 3 palm trees. On the PS1, it's like, okay, yeah, it looks fine. If you're remaking that into HD, it's like the fucking Nintendo Hire This Man in Unity thing. It's gonna look like shit because it's not translating well. It's just making it look better. The issue is, if they wanted to make it look realistic, they would need to pretty much like, oh, there's a building here and there's a billboard and there's like 8 palm trees. It would have to be done from the ground up. So the art style being more cartoony to fit the fact that it's a remake, I don't mind it. I like it. I understand. No, I don't. People said it looks like Fortnite, but it doesn't really. If anything, it looks more like Psychonauts, which you could use as an insult, but I like Psychonauts art style. I might not get it because if you know anything about GTA remasters, is the last couple remasters. Okay, so San Andreas, a bunch of the old GTA 3D games were remade for the iPhone. Like, they were iPhone ports. And then the 360 version is just a port of the iPhone game. And there are tons of problems. I think of the remakes, like, it looks good for GTA Vice City and GTA 3, but I think San Andreas looks the worst in that art style. I feel like that could use a decent amount of change. And I'm worried about them in general because I love GTA. I play GTA Online all the time. I had fun with Red Dead. I think Bully is a great game, but I do not have a lot of faith in Rockstar to make it a good product. If it is a strictly new remake that they care about, then good, go for it. I'm all ears. But if it's the San Andreas remaster that they've been making for the last decade, where it's just the port of an iPhone game, then no, I don't want to play it. It's really an argument topic, but I heard Slipknot's releasing a new single. I am a poser. I don't listen to normal music. I know you could argue that Slipknot's isn't normal music, but I do not listen to normal bands. You asked me about new album releases. It's cool. That's cool. I didn't even know they were... I assume they were still together. If it is multiple people. Again, I'm a fucking boom. I don't know. I listen to cartoon music, musicals, and... that might be it. Damn, that sucks. What? It's not anime, I don't know it. OPO. Am I getting memed on? What? That's cool. I mean, more often than not, from what I know about revivals, is when bands made a lot of good music together, and then they split up, and then they come back together. It doesn't normally work. Right? I think it's also like, if it's not from literally no one I talk to knows Slip. I know what Slipknot is. I'm just not as I am not as emotionally invested that them coming back together to release a new single is exciting to me. But I am familiar. Except from an anime or video game, I don't know it. So I have obscene amounts of knowledge on dumb shit. Also, Slipknot is still together. Okay, so why haven't they released... Oh, so you mean they're just dropping a new album. So it's like, oh, Kanye's coming out with a new... So it's not like a huge coming back to... Alright. They're just dropping more music. Alright. I think the last album I was excited for and listened to it its entirety is Neil Cicierega's Mouth Dreams. And if you know anything about that, then you know that that is not normal. It took a hiatus, basically. Oh, okay. I mean, that's good because they're still all like down to make music. But normally, when they're like, whatever, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then they go back and do the old thing. I'm not saying that's what this is, but that's like a mark of failure. That's why it's so sad to see shit like Fuller House. Like, when you do a sitcom, you're supposed to go on to better things. So 20 years later, you're like, well, time to do the sitcom again because of what I'm most popular for. That is so fucking sad. To me, at least. To, like, you didn't do anything other than Full House. It's like, every time there's a High School Musical reunion, it's like, oh, man, why is Zac Efron not here? It's like, because he doesn't need to be there. He's Zac Efron. He was in Neighbors, too, mind you. And we're blasting through these. Next on the list. Hit me with them. If the streams are the replacement for the podcast, then I need to, hit me with the news. Alright. Place your bets now. Do you think we're going to get Shiny Regirock this stream? The next... Well, hold on. There's got to be a cutoff point. I mean, I did say I would do it until I got it. I need... So before the 18th, I need 4 before then. 1, 2, 3, 4. So before the 9th. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 6 more streams to do it. Never only once and never again. Oh, so we're not getting any more shinies. All right. We got very lucky with the Registeel, and now we are never going to get another one. Bummer. Well, check this out. You're about to be proven wrong. Right now. This is the one, guys. Get hyped. This is it. This is the one. Here it comes. This is going to be the Shiny Regirock. And I can prove it. All right. But if that was true, it would have been cool. In, like, the very small percentage. It's, like, what, 1 in 2,000? That's, like, not... It's better than 1 in 4,000, which is the vanilla. But it's still not great odds. He'll be here in 5 minutes. Alright, you're calling it. That's you. We need to... Isn't there a way to do, like, Twitch bets? Like, I know there's, New Legacy... a channel that streams a lot. They do like, oh, who do you think is gonna? They do wrestling stuff. So, oh, who do you think is gonna win this match? And then you win. I guess you have to be affiliated to do stuff like that. I like gambling. I think we should enlist martial law and gambling. If I was a mod, I can make it. Predictions. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I want to do with the wheel, in the Halloween stream, is be like, oh, what do you guys think it is? But I just had to wait for you guys to respond. Take a poll. So yeah, how do I do that? You need to have channel points. How do I... Okay. I imagine that's also affiliation. I sound desperate for how often I've been talking about this Twitch affiliation stuff. But it's like, there's so many cool things I want to do with it. I think it'll be fun. Not just for me, but for fun for me just to grab a boob plus my penis. Got an attitude. I think people, I guess I don't know as much. People view Eminem as humorless. So, like, making fun of him and doing memes about him is like, oh, haha, we're memeing on him. But I feel like Eminem would have a good sense of humor about it. If Eminem saw Eminem versus Slender Man, he'd probably think it was funny. Probably give him a chuckle. He doesn't seem like a very humorless guy. He seems like someone, if I made, like, an Eminem meme, like, making fun of him, he'd be like, ha, funny. Yeah, because, like... He knows the awfully hot coffee pot thing was lame. Like, he has to. He's Eminem. He's probably seen the memes. Only one mod. That's fucking Chris, by the way, and he's never here. Shit runs rampant. Actually, no. It's like the opposite. It's like, when... What was the statistic? If, like, cops around, there's more likely to be... Now, I don't remember what it was. But... There are rarely ever any, like, bots or issues in the chat, like spammers or whatever. But whenever Chris is here, there are some. It's like they're attracted to him. And one time, it's not, he's, like, he types in the chat, and then they appear, or like he's in the call. No, it's like, oh, he types in the chat and then they appear in the chat. It's like, oh, they're fucking tracking him. But one time, he was just in the Discord call and then they appeared. It happens multiple times, actually. So whoever, these fucking bots are waiting, they're like, oh, I'm gonna hit enter to send this fucking shitty comment. And then Chris shows up there, like, now's the chance, and they hit enter. I've dealt with shitty people before, but it's mainly just bots. When I had Red on as a guest, there was someone who's being very annoying, and I don't know if they were purposefully doing it, but misgendering them, and just being a dick. And then one time there was someone role-playing as Wario. That one was just weird, I guess. To each their own. I was the only person at that time playing Wario World, so I imagine it was just dumb luck that they stumbled upon the stream. I wonder what Chris is doing right now. Alright, place your bets, guys. Right? This is the first gambling thing. What do you think Chris is doing right now? Place your bets. Okay, the options. Yeah, taking a piss. Okay, maybe. The options is... I'd say the most likely option is that he doesn't respond. Playing Smash is also... He keeps wanting me to... I didn't mention this, right? Because it was behind the scenes. There were multiple people that were going to show up to the Halloween stream. Only Chris showed up. KG was also here for a little bit. But when I was talking to Chris, he's like, yeah, we could play Smash. And I'm like, that's not... This doesn't really have anything to do with Halloween. He's like, yeah, but we could do it. I'd be here more often, but my phone doesn't like your streams for some reason. It's fucking Apple. They're trying to silence me. These mega corporations don't want to hear the truth. The truth is, the GTA remaster looks kind of good. That's right, I'm saying it. I'm saying the things you're all thinking, but too scared to say. I finally gave in and watched the Keemstar retiring video. And some of the comments were like, oh man, the last guy who would say what he thought stood up against cancel culture. It's like, this guy is like famously a huge dick. I guess. Yeah, my phone hates him too. I don't know what's going on. This seems unfair and biased. I don't think he's going to respond. Here are the options, right? It is going to be 6:30 in a couple minutes. So starting 6:30. Will he respond in the next half hour? In the hour after that? The hour after that? Or he won't respond. He retired? Allegedly. But I am skeptical to believe anything that guy says. He made a big deal about retiring, like, oh, I'm leaving YouTube, but I don't want to celebrate too early because, you know, it's Keemstar. Famous liar. So he could come back at any moment. And we got to stay on edge just in case that happens. But I'm glad most of the comments were like, fucking, okay, good. Yeah, don't come back. I hate that guy. He really fucking stinks. I just don't like the idea of Drama Alert at all. Even if he wasn't hosting it, like, the idea of, like, YouTube having its own TMZ is fucking... I hate that. That's gross. Who cares? I only care about it if it affects, you know, the content. What we're watching. If there's a YouTube couple and they make... All their content is that they make it together and then they break up, I want to know about it because then it affects the content. If they're just fucking people I know, kind of, and they break up, I don't need to know about it. I don't really care. Like, there's been other breakups. The only other breakup that greatly affected me was Adam and Mark. Your movie sucks, Adam and his boyfriend Mark. Because they did, like, a Pokemon commentary series. And because they broke up, they don't do it anymore. And whatever, Adam can date whoever he wants, I don't care. But now we don't get the Pokemon series with the two guys I thought were funny. Great. I'm trying to think of what a different equivalent would be. I don't know. Who would I be upset of if they broke up? I'd be upset if James and Elise Willems broke up. I'd be upset if Ding Dong and Julian broke up. Shut Fuck 69 and Pussy Destroyer broke up. They were made for each other. You could tell by the names. I hope Pussy Destroyer finds someone who to treat them right. I don't know. Yeah, I'd be upset if those two sets broke up. What other couples on YouTube do I like? It's a very small subsect. I have to check my subscriptions. I don't know. Maybe if the Stop Skeletons from Fighting people broke up. But even then, I'm more of a Derek guy than a Grace guy. But yeah, it's mostly just dumb drama. That does not affect the content whatsoever. I say content like DSP. And I've noticed it the more I say it. But I can't stop myself. It's always at the same fucking time. The ice cream truck is playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right now. I'm not crazy. It's right outside my window. I'm losing it. Santa came to say... Stealing the ice cream. You've been here like most of the times the ice cream truck is here. You know, if I was making it up, it's such a commitment to a dumb bit. Especially a bit that you can't hear. But it's happening. I never, like, the whole point of the mic having low gain is so I can have the fan and the window open and I don't die of heat stroke. Especially now that I'm wearing the hoodie. And the gain's low so you don't hear any background noise. But just once I'd like, I don't know, for you to hear it. Oh! No, wait. Okay, so who guessed the first half hour? Because Chris is typing. You better say I'm pissing. That was the only guess we got. Or Smash. Now it's playing Silver Bells. Santa Claus is coming. No, it's not. Santa Claus is coming. I'll have you know. Jesus is coming. I am coming. He's still typing. This dude's hit me with a fucking paragraph. Oh. I was actually going to go to bed soon, pretty tired. I figured that would be it. I mean, I assumed he just wouldn't respond. Silver balls. It's so... Silver bells. That's the only line I know. Silver bells. Dun, 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 silver bells. These are all public domain, right? You guys were listening to Christmas music? Keep the pain away. Okay, Silver Bells lyrics. Sing along. Karaoke. Ew, Christmas. I miss Halloween. Fuck you! Oh my god. Christmas is my favorite. Halloween is nostalgic, so it's all like childhood memories. Christmas is like, even as an adult. I loved it in high school. I used to, we had a uniform, so we weren't allowed to... I would always push the boundaries of the uniform, so like, we had to have short cut hair. So before I started the show, I wouldn't cut my hair, and then I would grow it out, and then the disciplinary guy would be like, you gotta cut your hair. I'm like, well, I was cast like this, and the director would be upset if I cut my hair before the show, because they cast me and I have long hair. They're like, alright, I'll let it pass, because they were dumb as fuck. And when you're the lead, you also carry a little bit more weight. More often than not, like, the football and basketball guys could get away with anything, and the theater kids were treated like shit, which, you know, theater kids probably should be. But the only thing I could get away with is like, well, I got cast with this long hair, so I can't cut it. But, so yeah, I would walk the halls. We had to wear sweaters. I would cut holes in it and put my thumb through it like I had fingerless gloves. I tried to be... So during Christmas, I would wear a bell around my neck and just like all December because I like Christmas. And I was like, oh, it's the bell guy. And it would get a bunch of laughs. And then one year, the first year we got a fake Christmas tree, there were these little pine sticks that were like, they made it smell like a Christmas tree when they weren't. And I put one on a necklace and put it around my neck and had it under my shirt. So I would smell like pine trees. And then I did that for, I guess, like most of the month. And then I took it off and it like... irritated my skin. It like burned a rod-shaped hole in my chest. So overall, wasn't smart on my part. Halloween is my least favorite holiday. Wait, I missed a lot. Christmas. I miss Halloween. It's Christmas. It's Christmas in the city. Oh my! Halloween is my least favorite holiday. Halloween gives me an excuse to make scary shit. You could do that whenever. Don't like chocolate. Don't like trick or treating. Don't like pumpkins or carving them. I hate children. I hate people different from me. That's a weird comment. I want to kill children. This is a very weird comment. I eat children. Now that's kind of a big jump. Halloween is the worst holiday. Whoa, that was kind of went on a tangent there. That was weird. I love Halloween. It is not my favorite holiday. I think holidays aren't really the holiday itself. Most of it is the hype, you know? The hype train's always more fun. The journey's more fun than the destination. Christmas is my favorite holiday, but fall is my favorite season because winter... Do you like firearms? No? No is my final answer, I think. Do you like Pokemon Snap? Yes. Is this a survey? Are you gonna sell me something related to Pokemon Snap and firearms? Is it like a game where you shoot Pokemon? Is this a targeted ad? I'm confused. What was I saying? Oh, right. I like... so I'm introduced to Pokemon Snipe. Pokemon Gun is becoming real, lol. To be fair, oh, this dude is about to go off on eating children. You're a witch, a real-life witch, you know that? Pokemon Snap is a game where you shoot Pokemon. That's what I'm saying. Pokemon Snipe. All right, elaborate. Before we go into this bit, hold on, let me finish the previous bit. I like fall because it's all built up to Christmas, because Thanksgiving fucking stinks. What is winter? It's a little bit of Christmas and then January and February, which suck. My birthday's in January, and we go to MagFest every year. Those are the only... That's like the first week. I don't even like my birthday that much. I'm going to be 21, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go drink at a Chuck E. Cheese until I die. But yeah, January, February, boring as shit. Who let the witch from Hansel and Gretel in here? Ooh! Oh, this is the 5th time I've heard that insult today. And you pelt Pokemon with apples, which is supposed to simulate pelting them with tomatoes, like in the olden days. Pokemon teaches horrible lessons to kids. I watched Monster House. After the Halloween stream, actually, I went to go on me and Kyle watched Monster House on the couch. And I forgot... the reason the giant woman who turns into the house, spoilers, the reason she hates when people throw shit at her is because she was like a circus freak kept in a cage and they would throw tomatoes at her. My B-Day is February. But you agree, okay, your birthday is one thing, right? But you agree that, like, winter is mostly bullshit. Like, January and February are not fun. I don't even like spring, or summer is the worst one, but I do think, like, June is better than February. The new hit FPS game Ash has snapped. Oh, I get it. It's called Pokemon Snapped, and Ash just kills people. You're pitching a Newgrounds game from 2002 to me. Kinda. What do you mean, kinda? What is good about February? All the worst movies. It's like the snow's melting, so it's just wet goop everywhere. Nobody likes wet goop. Valentine's Day, bullshit holiday. I don't love anyone. I like pussy, money, and weed. And I'm all out of weed. Alright. Monster House on Halloween, I love... Yeah. Okay, well then you understand what I'm talking about. I never put it together that, like, she didn't like kids throwing shit at her because people pelted her with tomatoes when she was a circus freak in a cage. All right, so keep pitching me the Pokemon shooting game you're describing. I feel like it's a little derivative of stuff I've heard before, but I'm open to... I could be an investor. You're in the Shark Tank right now, buddy. Well, the ice cream machine stopped. Ice cream machine? The ice cream truck has stopped, but now there's dogs barking. Oh, right. Silver Bell's lyrics. Welcome to the sing-along. just loud every time. So when you said it's Christmas in the city, you were quoting the actual song then. Alright. Well, I'm glad, was that you? So, I'm glad this person showed up. They're like, oh, I wonder who this streamer is. And then I started singing Silver Bells. They're like, well, now I gotta follow. That's what sold you on it. Made by the same developers that brought you Mario 64 FPS and Sponge Glock SquarePants. They couldn't have put a pun on the pants part. Because, like, there's Sponge Bong Hemp Pants. Sponge Dong Square Nuts. Wait, which is the porn one? Isn't it Sponge Knob Square Nuts? And then Sponge Bong. See, like, Sponge Glock Square Pants. You would think the pants would be something. Sponge Glock Square Piece. Because, like, people call a gun a piece? No. And we're workshopping it. Sponge Glock Square Pipe. No. Pants. It doesn't have to start with a P. Because one was just nuts. It doesn't even have to rhyme, really. Sponge Glock Square Gun. Square rounds. That's a little confusing, though. Because the round implies that they're round. So square rounds is confusing. I think it's muddling our message a little bit. Bullets are rounds. I know, but they're not square. I think we're overthinking this, because hemp pants and square nuts are not, that's not clever. They just put a different word. So it could just be Sponge Glock Square Gun. It could be Sponge Gun Square Gun. It could be Sponge Gun Gun Gun. It could be Gun 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 Gun. That's what Jar Jar is. In the dystopian Poke-Pow... In the dystopian Poke-Pow-Pow Pokemon are zombies, and Ash has to murder them all to survive. I'm not a betting man. SpongeBob Piss Pants. Yeah, I guess. That's for true. I guarantee you, the thing you're describing, I can go on Newgrounds right now and look up Pokemon Gun, and I'm gonna find that exact fucking thing. April 25th, 2000. It's loading, so it's about to blast our eardrums, so get ready for that. Oh, maybe I muted it. Oh, I did mute it. Alright, well, let's unmute it, see how fucking loud this is. Ah!
Come on, y'all! We're gonna shoot a Pikachu!
Alright. Yeah, yes, yup. Oh, you shoot. Yeah, you shoot. This is loud. Knock it off. Oh, well, yeah, that's my point has been made. That's what I meant by all these games. A real 3D Unity projects for free download by. Hold on. I thought we were memeing. 3D free for download by a small indie dev called Mix Morris. Here's a link to the Pokemon one. Newgrounds more like New Loud. It's not very good. So I'll look at the link. I won't be happy about it. Okay, so this is like a Connor. Yeah. I'm seeing it. So it's like a legitimately like Nintendo hire this man Unity thing, and it's just Pokemon with a gun. The shiny did not show up in 5 minutes. Sorry, I'll do better next time. I totally forgot what we were doing. But that's probably a good sign. What about it's gonna show up right now? Ugh. If I said it's gonna show up right now and then it did, I would just assume if I was watching someone that happen, I would assume they were cheating. Silver bells. You guys hear ding fries are done? Oh my god, shut up. All right, next topic. We've done bits, all right? Not Twitch bits, but just funny bits. They weren't funny though, but you know what I mean. Anyone want to get my opinion on anything else? We've cleared the board of everything else. There's Mario 1 and SpongeBob 1. They're free and decent quality. By far, Mario 64 is the best one, but Pokemon 1 is still fun. I get what you're saying. I think it could like be a little bit of fun as like a goof, but it's those games. Not that it doesn't take effort to make shit in Unity, but it just seems very like it seems like a GTA mod. Like, oh yeah, I'll do it. It's funny, and then it doesn't last very long. I don't want to shoot Pokemon either. I have no desire to do so. The first thing you asked me is if I like firearms, and my answer was no. But you know what? Did Alphared do a vid on the Mario one? I think so. The video he sent me, the first clip was Connor eat pants. Okay, hold on. I was about to get up, but I can't take any attention away from Regirock. Hold on. I will keep playing it, but I gotta go get... No. I missed. Hold on. Oh, I missed. I have the game somewhere. So that way we don't miss it. Yeah. Keep that guy right there. So if we do get a shiny, and we'll miss it. Okay. If you look on this... Oh, I must battle this guy. If you look on this whiteboard right now, first off, it says like the stuff we played already. Down here is the Halloween stream stuff. Most of it we can... We're in November right now, and that's how far up I have it planned. So right now we can clean the board and basically put new stuff on it. Now that most of the regulars are here, I take requests. So let's clear the board, shall we? Well, I didn't do a lot of these. September says Sonic Colors and WarioWare, which I did do. It's just been in the background the whole time. No one said anything. The only idea I had for Halloween at the time... Does it show? The only idea I had was to play Voodoo Vince. It just says Voodoo. There's a bunch of question marks next to it, and I just wrote Voodoo. I didn't think of any other games. I keep missing this shit. So, I'm gonna clear, wipe the slate clean, so to speak. This shit's not coming off. Her ass is not reading. I occasionally get back into the game. Can I one-hand this? No. That shit's not coming off. You gotta really put elbow grease into it. This is like a fucking, like I'm a Twitch e-thought and I write people's names on the board. Elbow grease. I had to be sure it wasn't shiny. Oh, I don't miss a second of gameplay. It's called lightning fast. Voodoo Vince stream for sure. He is not erasing. His ass is not reading. I do want to play more Voodoo Vince. We'll put that on the board. There's a little bit of, yeah, loading there where I don't have to play because it's loading. If it got shiny here, this is just terrible timing. I'm obviously in the middle of something. You know how long that shit's been on there? I got this whiteboard like months ago. If the most recent thing was like August, then yeah, forever ago. I've done too many recent streams where my face isn't in the camera. I need to be center of attention. This is, again, bad for my back. Alright. It's loading. It's not shiny. Ah, lol, 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 lol. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do group vote. Okay. Let me go get colorful markers. Okay. So, show of hands. Who wants to see me do more Voodoo Vince? I'm gonna need at least 2. I think. I don't know if we're doing power and numbers right now. And if you're watching the VOD, DM me, I guess. I don't know how that's gonna work. Isn't there like a post-chat thing? Sure. Alright, well I'll count that as 2 for Voodoo Vince. Yeah. Alright. Anything else we played on the Halloween stream? I want to continue. We were so close to beating Doom Eternal. Anyone got any thoughts on Doom Eternal? Because I do, for February, the gimmick I was going to do finish February, where I go back to shit. So what did I not finish? I'm pretty sure... I know I didn't finish Balin. I don't want to go back to it, but, you know... I like violence. I accept Doom. Alright, that's 1 vote for Doom. Can we get a second vote for Doom? I'm also open to suggestions. You guys don't need to respond to what I'm saying. If there's something in particular you want to see, and it gets enough votes, we're a democracy. I'll put it on the board. Ow! Fuck. Anything. It can be anything. I will do anything if enough people want me to. I shouldn't have said that. Will you eat more Almond Joys? I thought you ran out of that big bag of candy. I'm gonna need a second opinion on that one. No. Alright, well... no? Which... to what? Yeah, more almonds. Well, with Almond Joys or just almonds? No, fuck you. Well, we already... that's majority rule, sorry. I don't get a say in it, really. Alright, the Almond Joy stream. Well, we got 2 things. 2 things on the board. Okay, can I get a second vote on Doom? Because I've got one Doom. We have 2 stream ideas. The lighting of this, it's because it's darker over here. It's so foreboding. Psychotic behavior. It's not good lighting. More Doom sound fun. Alright. So that's 2 for Doom Eternal. I hit the mic. Take my breath away from the mic so I can breathe. I said that wrong. That's not what he says. His ass is not reading. Is there anything this year that I started... Wait. You said you have N64 stuff. Stream Pokemon Stadium 1 or 2 for Pokemon month. Oh, this month? Ooh, I could do that. If we have the time. That's what I'll say. If there's extra time in between us getting the Regis and beating the DLC. The issue is, we tried to record Pokemon Stadium before. There are some games that just straight up do not agree with my capture card. I'll do it, but between you and me, I probably will have to emulate it. I do have the game, but my capture card fucking hates that game for whatever reason. Wait, I'm gonna need a second vote on that. Under the stipulation that we have to get the Regis first. While you're thinking on that, right? Is there anything, because you guys have been watching, probably not the whole year, but from what I've streamed this year, is there anything I didn't finish that you would like to see me go back? Because we're trying to do finish February shit right now. Filling out the board. Because I know there's one level I did not beat in Super Mario 3D World. I didn't finish Balan Wonder World all year. Oh, you're for lifer. Okay, so you've been watching then. Need to know more options. Yeah, so Balan 3D World. If you see a shiny Reggie during the stream, you take down the Almond Joy stream. Okay, I'll take that. If you see a shiny yeah. Alright, I'm a gambling man. If I see a shiny Reggie in this stream, I will take down the Almond Joy stream. More Mario Party, maybe. I'll just write down all these ideas, because I think the voting system... It's more of just... I'll underline that multiple people said it, so that way, like, we know how important it is. So, Doom Eternal, Voodoo Vince, and Almond Joy stream are the most important ones right now. What was the other... Okay, Pokemon Stadium, hold on. I am playing a game, so hold on. What do you mean by more Mario Party? Like, of the new one, or just in general? Because, I mean, we do the yearly roulette stream, and there's going to be, I think, actually 2 roulette streams this year. And I think Mario Party's on the list. Okay, I'm polling more since you guys are the, I mean, there's a couple other regulars who aren't here, but that's fine. Of the big, like, stream events, what's your favorites, right? Was it like the Halloween stream, the roulette stream, the Jackbox stream? You know, like what's something we're looking for? I like the roulette streams. I don't think they ever go entirely well, but that's just because of the equipment we have. Okay, so I'll just put more Mario Party on the list then. There's a game happening. Wait, okay, so before I do you mean the new Mario Party? Like the Switch one that came out? What? It's not shiny. Balan. Ooh. Yeah. To which one? I don't. You gotta specify. I don't remember what I said. Alien Wonderworld. I'm gonna finish that. It's gonna be miserable, but you know, Jackbox was fun last time. Yeah, Jackbox. All right. I can add another one. New Mario. What is... Okay, the New Mario Party. Right. Play New Mario. Hey, play Numa Numa, the epic song. Remember that? Alright. Hold on. I only have so many hands. What else did I play this year? I don't remember. Someone just screamed like a stock sound scream outside. Okay, hold on. I shouldn't have put it all on my chair because now I can't sit in it. Okay, hold on. I need to fix the stream archive at some point. Alright, so checking VODs that I do have. Now let's do the game real quick since I'm not... maybe gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder... Okay, so I beat... Did I finish Crash 4? Like in its entirety? I think I did, didn't I? Well, let's watch and see. Backbeat, the wood is on the street that you fire in the heart. Yeah, I did, and the credits rolled. Okay, but I didn't 100% it. Okay, I could go back to that. I'd say I dedicate like one stream to each of these, like one more. Because I don't think it need to be serious. I'll try to be back, but it not good night. If not, okay, hey, I get it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I beat I think I gave up on the Crash thing. No, I didn't. I beat that flashback. Okay, how many were left? My hair was very long. Fuck. Not that it isn't long now. I'm reasoning with myself in this clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more tapes. That I did not do. Alright. And then the Jackbox one. And then... Balin. Right. Okay. And then the roulette stream happened. Oh, there's a game happening. What a year it's been for streams. I think Chris played Jump King. And then, that was the... Okay, so the Direct. Utopia. Mario Tennis. We did this once. It was a full stream, but we didn't really do much more of it. Look how good this bit is. See, I did the whole fit for it. That's commitment. So yeah, Mario Tennis. No, Mario Golf. That's what it is. Yeah, whatever. I'll finish that. I mean, I'll do more of it. Reacting to Pokemon. What is this? I'm timing? I don't know what's going on. Wait a minute. What is this, actually? Psychonauts? Okay. I beat Psychonauts. I didn't 100% it. Same thing with the second one, I guess. Psychonauts 1, 2. Right, okay. So I beat Psychonauts, and then the next day I started a bunch of shit. Well, I was more of a filler episode because I had Game Pass. Oh boy. Nope. Scrolling a year of your Twitter to see games. That farthest lets me go back is May. The Twitter is full of a lot of shit posts, so before in the next like month, I'm gonna try and get the archive channel up to date. So yeah, I played Cluster Truck. That's more of a one-off. Fusion Frenzy, same thing. I'm gonna be talking for a long time. I guess the stream went under. I do see some games there. Yeah, I'm going through the VODs right now. Battlefront. All right, that was kind of fun, actually. Overgrown. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So Battlefront Overgrown. This one is not loading. The rest is not reading. Sea of Thieves. Red Dead. I did GTA stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is the clips stream where I went through all the clips. Fallout 4, yeah. That was the send-off to it. This was Sonic Colors. Yeah. Alright. The issue with looking at the streams I have saved is because they all start the same. I can't tell them by looking at the thumbnails because, like, it's all just this fucking guy in the dumb shirt and the dumb hat. They blend together. I did beat Sonic Colors, though. And then WarioWare. Did I do anything in between? Sonic Colors. WarioWare. No, I did not. Wario World. Which I did beat. I didn't 100% that. Did the Funny Sands. Okay, hold on. It's so hard to tell what these are when the streams all start the goddamn same. So yeah, beat Wario World. Did some Undertale shit. Played the Family Guy game. Because of course. These were the pre-tapes. Fall Guys. Okay. Play Fall Guys a decent. I did this multiple days. I don't remember doing it for multiple days. Direct reaction. Okay. Fall Guys again. I do not remember. There was like a week before October? No, before Metroid Fusion, where I was just playing Fall Guys. I don't remember that at all. Okay, so did a bunch of Metroid Fusion. Okay. Did Super Metroid. Yeah, beat Metroid Fusion, beat Super Metroid. Don't need to worry about those. Metroid. That's when I wore the McDonald's shirt. The first appearance of that. Zach's doing weird shit. Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. Sora. Other shit. Monkey Ball. Do we want to go back to Monkey Ball? I probably should have been writing this down, right? Because otherwise it's just going off of memory. Metroid Dread. Okay, epic. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this last month was all the same shit. All right, so from what I remember from what we just went through. All right, okay, well, we got to add 3D World to this list because I didn't beat that last level. I did 100% Spyro. I should probably do the Crash 4 tapes, or at least what I can do of them. Because if it's like a month of finishing stuff, I'm not going to do everything as a full series. I think some of these could just be their own streams. Oh. Mario. 3D World. I beat WarioWare. I didn't 100% it, but I beat it. Not all of these are like finished things. Some of these are just things I need to go back to. Yeah, then Crash 4. For right now, that's enough stuff for now. We'll put it away, and then we'll continue to add stuff to it. If I ever get more recommendations. Oh, no, I'm out of rhythm now. Uh-oh. Fine, everything's fine. Don't worry about me. The game's going great. There's shit falling in between the cushions. But yeah, that's what we got up until this point. There's some other stuff that isn't on here. There's also games that are coming out that I would like to play. There's the 3D Kirby game, comes out spring 2021. Where'd the eraser go? I know where it is. Alright. I'm gonna get to the loading screen and then I can clean this shit up. But as far... Hold on. Okay, but then there's also ongoing series that are, like, don't have a campaign as much as they are online. I do think at some point we'll go back to shit like... well, there's going to be a separate series for the... Like, main examples are GTA and Fall Guys. I didn't even know we played Fall Guys for, like, a week at some point. I totally blocked that from my mind. I thought it was, like, a one-night thing. Unless the stream just got cut into bits. That didn't even take that long. We're not even halfway through. But keep recommendations and stuff. Because I will continue to put them on the board. And I'll think about them very hard. We need to focus on this. As soon as a bit starts taken away from the current objective, then it's not worth it anymore. I wasn't even really looking at the screen. It's highly possible I could have just ran away from a shiny one by accident. What was the deal? If you see a shiny Reggie during this stream, you take down the almond joy. That's what the deal was. So now not only do I want the shiny Reggie more, I already wanted it, but also it gets rid of the almond joy stream, which I don't want to do. I don't know what the Almond Joy stream will be, but whatever it is, I don't want to do it. They are foul, and I'll stand by that. I derive no pleasure from them whatsoever. Gotta center myself. Alright. But now we're back into relax mode. It seems like these streams, ever since I put on the hoodie, and like... I do wear shorts occasionally, but I was like, hoodie, you know, jeans. Like, oh, it's going to be warmer clothes because it's going to be colder. It's only been, what, 3 streams since I put on the hoodie? The last 2 of the 3 streams, I had to, like, stand up and move my fan and stand next to my chair while not sitting in it. I haven't taken advantage of relaxing in the chair. I did spend a bunch of time putting it together. I didn't have to wear the hoodie putting it together, nor doing that. But I wasn't about to change. That'd be too much effort for the bit. I can't take my eyes off the screen. I'll never let it happen again. But now we know. That song's gonna be stuck in my head. I loaded up the WarioWare VOD for a second, and now the Penny song's stuck in my head. I did start like 8 streams with it, in my defense, but also I was the one that did that, so it's really not in defense of anything. Because I did it. That's my fault. Nope. There we go. Wasting another night away by walking on the circles was a correct observation. Astute observation. Now we get to wait, actually. Nope. Nope, you're just a faker. He's not real. Oh. Forgive me for trying to fix stream shit. Ow, I yanked on my ears. Shit gets caught. As a kid, like, now that I use my phone to use the AirPods because the phone does not work without them. But I had, like, the wired headphones, and I would always, like, get my knee caught in them, and it would yank at my ears, and they would be, like, red. Because I'd be a kid. I'd be running around while listening to fucking, like, Noxcast or something. I know the shiny's, like, slightly more brown, but now... It happened last time, too. That, like, I kept seeing the brown one. I'm like, oh, is this it? It'll do a thing once it's it. I'll know when I see it. I don't need to worry about missing it. I don't think that's going to be the issue here. It's more of just not getting it at all. Ow. Alright. It's all about the angle, you know? The TV's over here. So if I'm facing here, I don't need to be looking over to it. And that way, when I turn over to look at the chat, it's going to be like I'm talking to someone. It's called a parasocial relationship. It's how you make people dependent on you. I want to put on the beanie, but again, maybe I'm just hot, but I should not be sweating. That was not part of the deal. Bummer. Prophet has gotten no action. I keep sending him out, but he didn't get to do anything yet. Ah. It's so easy to do commentary when you're like, not that I'm not excited, but it's like fishing. I never thought I'd be into something that's similar to fishing, but it is like fishing. You kind of just have to wait, and it's relaxing. It's got a, half-life of being on stream, where, like, it's exciting to get a shiny on stream. Because then you don't want to get a shiny and no one's around, because then you're just like, oh, I caught the shiny, they're like, alright. But if they see you catch the shiny, that's different. The issue is, the shiny hunt is not the interesting part. It's like fishing, it's like watching someone fish. If I could, well, no, it's a shiny hunt on my own, and then turn the stream on as soon as I run into a shiny. But then again, I could easily just I could just fake that. No, it's all about the hunt. I always get so worried about, because a lot of people more people watch the VOD, that I'm like, oh, fuck. If they are bored, they could skip ahead. But you know what? But the whole point of this stream, not that, maybe I'm devaluing how entertaining I'm being, but like, oh, does he get the shiny? You could skip to the end of the VOD and be like, okay, no, he doesn't. But my issue is like I gotta entertain. Even if no one's talking, I need to be entertaining for the VOD. But what is there to? What's left to say? I'm walking on an H of 7 light circles, running into a voodoo statue made of clay, and finding nothing. Over and over. That's just what you gotta do. So it must be on fucking Reddit. I gotta turn my notifications off for that. And I'll feel no remorse while doing it. That's the kind of guy I am. I don't know who I'm cheersing. I just need to make it evident that I'm drinking something. That's like a prop comedy. But that's not anything. It's just Regirock. Dude, why are you freaking out? It's just Regirock. Calm down, son. It's just a draw, you know. Just a Regirock. You don't need to freak out. It's just a guy made of rocks. He's not gonna hurt you. I mean, he'll try and hug you and he'll crush you to death, but he's not gonna mean it. So he will hurt me, but it's an accident? Yeah, but he's not intending to hurt you, but he's still going to hurt me. Well, probably. But he doesn't mean to. Oh, you're gonna be so... Oh, he just wants to hug you and you're gonna complain that he's crushing your bones and your spine. Oh, boo-hoo. Your life must be so hard. You're paralyzed now. Ugh. Clip that. Send it to anyone. I don't know. I'm a menace. Make me seem evil. I'm making more material for that out of context video. I can't imagine someone would go through that many streams to find bits, unless it's just for the shiny stream. I feel like I had a better rhythm of doing this. Because now it's going up and down and up and... But, like, I think the W was what it was. Is, like, down, up a little bit, down, and then up. Because then you end at the end. But I don't know what... I think I just did a zigzag there. Gotta make my own fun. I think I exert myself. It's not so much for how long I'm doing something, but it's more of a percentage. So, like, if the Halloween stream, I'm like, oh, I'll do a long, exciting bit for 4 hours, because that's proportionally not a big chunk of that stream. But if it's a 3-hour stream and I do a bit for, like, an hour, then I'm like, oh, fuck it, 2 hours. It's about percentage, I guess. If I just told myself or convinced myself every night that I'm going to stream for 6 hours and then only stream for 3, I'm like, oh, man, it's so much time. There's never been a stream, very rarely, I'll say, where it ends perfectly at the exact time. It's either like, oh, I gotta stretch this out until the end, or I look over and I'm like, oh, shit, we gotta end. Or we go over. Very rarely I'm like, oh, I did everything I gotta do. I look over, 2 minutes left. Oh, now I could do the outro. It never lines up. Why can't the universe revolve around me? That's what I want to know. I deserve it. Stop going, stop. Oh, do not open that. I almost clicked on something. That's all I'll say. It wasn't like a virus or like it was the microphone app. I just didn't want to open it because then I would have to close it. I seemed way more distressed about it. It'll be annoying to close it, but I didn't open it. So, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Ook. I had, like, there's one thing to have plushies of, like, Pokemon or, like, toys. But some of the toys were, like, McDonald's toy size, so, like, around there. Oh, the The Adult Swim Carl's Jr. thing is going to end soon. I only have 4 of the 7. But the last time they didn't give us our toys, so it's probably just a lost cause now. But there was a point I was very... Oh, right. Pokemon toys are supposed to be like, you know, like toy size. I had 3 Reggie toys. I imagine they were probably... No, they were... I mean, you couldn't bend them, so they were figures. I got them as a kid. There's a Rayquaza toy, but I used it as a ring because that's how small it was. And the Reggie toys were like... They were so angular and sharp because the Reggies are sharp, aside from like Reggie Steel. They have very angular designs, but they were like this big. So they were pointy choking hazards. I don't know where they are. Not because like, oh, they're probably somewhere in the house. I definitely lost them. Because you take your toys with you, and they're fucking minuscule. I got them at Nintendo World or Pokemon Center the first time I went to New York. Around Black and White's release to do a tournament. I was a dumb kid. I didn't even really know about type advantages, and I made it to like the 3rd, not semifinals, but the 3rd ranking round. Like I had beaten 2 people, which is insane for a child that does not know how Pokemon works. But that was a good memory. My friend, by the way, the one who we went to New York with to do the Pokemon tournament, he had a Blaziken toy that I think he lost in our sandbox, which... You picked your sandbox, you're like, oh yeah, lose in a sandbox. Our sandbox was like smaller than a kiddie pool, and it was like a foot. Is a foot too much? It was like a foot of sand deep. So I don't know how you would lose. I think someone just took it, but yeah, he didn't know where it was. I don't know why. There's very specific things I remember. I don't know, like, oh yeah, Caden lost his Blaziken toy in the sand pit. I don't remember how it ended or why it started. I just know that happened because it's a very specific memory for whatever reason. You just remember weird shit. Like that green text of me standing next to the leather couch. Say, I'll remember this moment. Still do. Like, sometimes you just remember things. It's not so much that you... Well, that's why that one stands out more. Because, like, memories, you don't really remember them. You do remember them, but you're reminding yourself. It's not like, oh, yeah, this thing that happened to me 8 years ago. It's like, oh, this thing that happened to me, and I keep reminding myself every year because it's a good story. You don't actually remember back exactly. You just remember to the previous save like a year ago. Which is even more strange that I remember he lost the Blaziken toy because I don't remember it ever coming up again or why we would ever talk about it. I don't think he ever brought it up. But that's such a specific thing to remember. I missed so many. The W only works when you actually do it. Okay. There's no excuse. It's all about angling. You try and overcorrect, but where the character steers in this game, it goes perfectly all around it. We're going to try it again after this run. See if we get it better. Veer right. Down, down, down. Up. Alright. When I'm focusing on doing it, it works. And before I said, like, oh, there's not a lot of gameplay going on, the highest octane, like, highest stakes are those circles, you know? That's what I gotta put all my focus on. And not so much on this, because this is all about luck. Check this out. How? I don't know. It's because, like, the hitbox is very, like, you stand here and you don't get it. When you're technically on it. Semantics, you know, I'm nitpicking, but I'm explaining why I keep missing it. I'm not just dumb. Even though I am also that. All right. Angling. Made it. Down. Up again. Okay. Lining that up. Okay. Cutscene, basically. So put on my hat. I'm in a rhythm now. It is not shiny. Because, you know, it hasn't been for the last hour and a half. Why would it be now? I more just want that fucking Almond Joy thing off the board. I'm glad someone said that because I like those odds. Well, actually, don't like those odds because the odds of me getting a shiny this stream are low. But it's better than just leaving the Almond Joy stream on the board. Ah, we're good. Back into it. Back at it again. With the big hands. Fucking caked up. Ah, I missed it. I should stop saying things. Alright. Time to grab another one. It's so close. This one's not going to be a shiny, so we're fine. Sometimes I hate always being right. Hold on. I gotta do the funny opening bit once I get in a cutscene where I can use both my hands. I need like a robot to do this for me. Like an automated system. But if I make it so it's constantly running, like just bashing the button, then it's gonna run from a shiny eventually. 3. Why am I counting down? Boys. That's what it was. I was gonna say 3, 2, 1 and then do it. Now we'll do the countdown next time. I gotta get reminded. Alright. I missed a second of gameplay, but I'm back in it. I'm fine. This is the high octane gameplay you guys came to see. I shouldn't have said anything. Alright, cutscene. I don't need to do anything here. Until the guy appears. Nothing. That's tough, buddy. Rough. Rough. Wanna sing, oh, I'm the cult of personality. When I think about it less, I get it. But I can't think about it so... Like, think about it... I can't not put any brain power behind it because then I miss it. I need to find the good middle ground. Between not focusing too hard and also not having no brain power for it. That's like a triple negative I just said. That does not work at all. None of this is tracking. Just gotta keep sure the air... I'm getting airflow in my head. Alright, check this out. That is... Yep, I thought I missed the first one, so I turned it a little bit. I need to trust in my gut. But my gut is always concerned that I fucked it up. So maybe I should not do that. Live on the edge. Take some risks. It's not shiny, though, if you were wondering. Got it. I knew that was gonna happen. I gotta rewatch the fucking. I looked away from the screen. Rookie mistake. I'm gonna watch the stream. I like tried to overcorrect. I don't know. I gotta watch the VODs and take notes. You know, I gotta use that whiteboard for fucking trajectory and angling. I need like how melee players have specific notches on the controller so they can do like DI notches or whatever. I need that for this. But I need to put a wall in between the sticks so I can't move it, so that it only follows that straight path. So basically an N64 stick. It really is the best console. Got it, got it, got it. Easy, easy. Easiest thing I've ever done. Put top 10 year gaming moments. I don't... Like, after Pokemon Month, again, the hiatus until next year, I like to at some point, because I'm going to be back in January and then finish February will be February. It depends on how long Legends Arceus takes, because that comes out the 28th, I think. But I would like to do, like, going back through the streams this year and go, like, oh, favorite moments, clips. Because we've come a long way. I think this year of streaming is the most I've gotten into it. And I suck. Top 10 gaming moments. Top 10 funniest moments. It's not an award then. That's just a top 10. Shit sucks. Fucking thing sucks. Favorite boy. Bestest boy. It looks more like clay than a rock. Not that that's like complaining, but just an... Is there a reason you brought that up? No, just an observation. Is that like a note? Nah, just I noticed it. All right, cool. See, when I don't... I need to look at it. So, like, I look... that seems very obvious, but I focus too hard. But is me saying nothing, is that focusing less or more? Because then I'm not... If I'm saying, like, oh, I'm gonna get it, I'm also putting, not a lot of effort, but a little bit of effort into saying that I'm going to do it. Where if I go... Okay, silent. Easy. Ugh. I was quiet or silent. No, what's the difference? Isn't silent just... Silent is not talking. Quiet is like... I was silent. And I still fucked it up. There's really no rhyme or reason as to why any of this happens. It's been what? This is the third stream. So, 3 hours, 1 hour. It's going to be... Yeah. So it's been 5 hours. It's going to be 6. To be fair, a lot of space in between. I cut it too close. The only thing I can optimize, because the shiny hunt, I just have to keep running from it. The only thing I can optimize is these goddamn circles. My greatest enemy. I'm back, but I have the stream on audio only. That's fair. I mean, On the off chance that we do get a shiny, you will hear me scream shiny, but otherwise, you're just gonna, it's just gonna be me missing the circles. Which I have been talking about the circles though. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. Made it. I need to commentate now. Made it. Got them all. Perfect. And if I do get a shiny, then we take off the Almond Joy stream. What was your suggestion was Mario Party, right? Because you've been here. You became a patron at the beginning of the year. I don't know when you started watching the streams, but is there anything... Well, not even just finishing stuff, but anything you would like to see me play? Whew. Still nothing. It's like an audiobook now, where you gotta read the subtitles. Persona 4. That might be a hard sell. Which one is that on? Because it wasn't one of the Persona games like a 3DS game? Which one? What is Persona 4 on? Nobel Prize. When that oh, fuck. I'm just trying to focus on the lights. Looking up into the sky, seeing all those lights in the air. This is it. This is the one. I meant the next one. We'll see. It's gonna be the next one. Just you wait. Think of what I did today. Nothing. I really don't think it was anything. I stayed up late and then woke up a little bit before the stream. That's been my day so far. And then I'm going to do more work after. Like, it's not going to be hard once I'm doing it. It just always, like, prior to doing it, like, oh, no, I'm going to do this work. And I'm not excited about it. Because, you know, I like editing. I like making videos. But work is work. I feel like I complain about editing a lot for someone that does it a lot, like a part of a job, and I'm in a weird middle space where I don't like it's just too much work to edit everything, but I also don't really want anyone else doing it because all the people I've tried, they don't do it right. Not really. I think it's more of a scheduling issue than it is an actual, like, commissioning issue. We have some editors that really vibed with our style, but some just like use weird fonts or just have dumb edits I didn't like. A lot of them were from Fiverr, which I heard was a good way to find editors, but most of them were, you know, Fiverr editors, which is now a meme because I guess it's a universal experience. It's more of just not like someone's a bad editor. It just doesn't, it's not the different videos have different styles of comedy, and ours is a very particular one that if I said like, hey, we're referencing this, or like, oh, do this at this bit, they would have no idea what I'm talking about because it's all very specific weird shit. I need to find like-minded individuals who think just like me, no different opinions, all me, and then I don't know, pay them peanuts and overwork them. in my YouTube sweatshop. That's the future we're working for, boys. I'm pretty sure we're at 48 followers now. And we could set up the affiliation process, or at least start it, I think, once we get 50. So we're getting somewhere. The issue is keeping them, I guess. How many? What's the subscribers at now? Because I checked, it's like, oh, it's at 290, and then I checked again, it was at 289, and then it was at 288 yesterday. It's at 289. Okay. It's not the same person, I think a different person. So it went back up. Like the subscribers thing is more of just a personal goal, because you don't get like the AdSense stuff. It's more of the features I want in the green. Sure. I don't know what you're... Oh, wait, what are you referring to? I don't know. But yeah, like for the YouTube one, it's more of just I want to have a certain goal every year, so it feels like we're going up. We did have our first video that reached 1,000 views this year, which is pretty cool, in the green subs. Yeah. So 11 more by the end of the year. That's the goal. Or that's the hope, at least. The goal would imply that I'm like campaigning for it, but I just kind of sit back and hope it's going to happen. Because at least with the Twitch thing, I mean, not that I'm not... The best I can hope for is making all these videos and streaming every day. I can't be like, well, and also I'm campaigning on top of it. That what I'm doing is the campaign. The best way to sell someone on following or subscribing is just making good stuff. I'm not going to be like, oh, but if you do this, you can get this. That being said, when I bring up the Twitch affiliation thing, I'm not talking about like... oh, this is what you guys get if we get this reward. It's shit I want to do. On YouTube, I want to get the, what's it, is it called partnership program? So I can make, like, community posts, and I think that's actually just it. But that seems like something that would be more fun, because not all of them follow the Twitter. And sometimes I ask general questions, and I don't get a lot of responses on the Twitter anyway. The streams, however, there's a lot more shit, you know, what was the thing? Not the polls? Yeah, polls. The emotes. There was like a third thing. I don't remember what it was. But it's stuff I want to do because I just think they would be funny. It's the same. We talked about the merch the other stream, like 2 streams ago. I made most of the merch as like a bit because I thought all of my ideas or like aspirations are mainly just because like, oh, I thought it would be funny. Which is a good life path, I guess. That's my inspiration for anything. It's like do it for the Vine, but like the good one. The light side of that. It's not like I jumped off a cliff because I thought it'd be funny. But I could do that. I don't know if it would be funny. I don't know how I would make that funny. Unless I was in like a clown outfit. Or in one of those big, like, fake sumo Halloween costumes and just kind of tumbled off the cliff. But yeah. Because, like, Your Honor, I thought it would be funny. He was going monkey. It was Monkey Monday. Sir, officer, you don't understand. I did it for a bit. Like, you know, a meme. Ever heard of it? And with the campaigning, like, if I'm ever like, oh, you know, follow, like, you guys are already here. I'm not gonna sell anything to the people watching. It's the same thing with like was it I think it was, who was it? Was it Rice Gum or someone who was like, oh, I'm not flexing on my fans. I'm flexing on, I think he said the haters. But if you're flexing in your videos, like they're already following you. So what do you do? Like, what's the point? If you want to put up a big billboard that says, like, to a bunch of strangers, you're like, oh, I have money. That's, like, that would be flexing on other people, but flexing, only your fans are watching. So if I'm telling people to follow, I would be telling it to the people who are watching. But if they're already watching, then they're followed. So it doesn't matter. That's why, like, I have been pitched ideas on how to market and how to, I guess campaign would be the word. But for me, I think the best way to go about it is just make shit I like. I have money, ha ha ha. Yeah. Put that on a big billboard. Forget Rice Gum. Put my face. I'm making like it's the Pear Champ emote, and it says, I have money, ha ha ha. That's the next fucking donation goal. Hey, you could donate to a streamer donating to charity, or you could donate to me so I can get a fucking billboard. How lame do you have to be to flex someone else's money? I know people do that. Like, there's a ton of kids that do. If you're like 14 and flexing your money, like, that's not, I mean, that's just your daddy's money. That's your parents' money. You didn't make that money. It seems weird. Most people who flex, like, don't actually make the money, which is weird. I guess people just like having money. And it's I'm the same way with the awards, where, like, there were, like, these theater awards in school. And all the time, I'm like, awards are so stupid. Even, like, actual awards, like Game Awards or, like, the Oscars. I'm like, oh, these awards are fucking stupid. But as soon as you're nominated for one, your tune changes. You're like, yeah, they're dumb, but I don't know. I kind of want one. It'd be cool if I got one. I never like to flex. First off, I don't have a lot of money. But I don't, even if I did, I wouldn't want to be a person who does that, because I think that's very fucking annoying. That being said, Kyle, my roommate, doesn't really do, because of, like, I don't remember why. He just uses, like, physical money for stuff. I don't think he has a bank account. So I had to, he was basically taking money from my account, and then he pays me back because he didn't have, like, he couldn't transfer it to me. So we left the bank, right? And I had never, it was 1,000 or like 2,000. It was a lot of money. I think it was 2,000. So I was holding 2,000 in hundreds. I had never, no, yeah, 100. They had, like, the blue bands. I had never seen, like, that much money before, and I was holding it in my hand. It's the same thing where, like, you see people at a concert and you're like, oh, they're just filming. Like, why wouldn't they just enjoy the concert? But also, when you're at the concert, you kind of want to take pictures because you're, oh, when else am I going to do this? I'm holding that much money, and I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, should I take a picture with the money? Be like, oh, I got money. Because, like, I'm never going to see that much money again, ever. So what would ever be the opportunity for me to take another picture of it? But also, what would I do with a picture of me holding a bunch of money? How would I not look like a dick? So then I just didn't take it. But it's that little, like, thing in the back of your head, like, ooh, I don't know. Like, you could take a picture with it. It's the same thing with the awards, yeah. And that still would have been flexing someone else's money. So by that sense, I understand why people like flexing, because they want to be perceived as having money. But those people who are, like, fucking influencers, it's not like they're going to lose their money immediately. Their opinion is not, oh, I'm going to lose this money, so I should take a picture with it now. I mean, they do lose money very fast because no influencers last very long. Because trends move all the fucking time. But, I mean, they're still going to be rich, so it's fine. Unless they waste their money, which they most likely will. I would like to make... Again, all the stuff where I want to spend exorbitant amounts of money on would all, again, just for bits, I think would be funny. I would like to make, like, a Boy Sub, like, billboard on a random fucking highway. And make it look as shitty as possible. I think that would be funny. Again, I think if we ever do get to a point where donations are a regular thing, I think the first donation goal would be holding the Brawl tournament, like the very uncompetitive Brawl tournament. The one I brought up before, where it's like a it's a local Smash Bros tournament, except we're playing Smash Bros Brawl with Wiimotes. All the items and stages are on, and they're on random. Like, basically the most casual tournament you could ever make, and then give, like, an actual trophy and prize money to the winner. I could also stream that. So at least then it would be like you're paying for something you're getting. But that's mainly just something I would think would be funny. But it's kind of like when you put money towards a game, like a Kickstarter. It's still not guaranteed the game will be made, because, yeah, you're putting money into it, but making games fucking hard, and it requires way more money than people think. So even if I, like, buy the venue, set up the entire thing using money, that's still not going to confirm that people will show up to it. Unless I, like, it will be a lot of money if I pay, like, actual Smash competitors to do so. But I just need to, like, I don't know. I think it would be funny. All the things I want to spend money on are just bits I think would be funny. There was another one. I don't remember what it was. But yeah. That's the goal, really. I don't care what my living conditions are. I just want to do dumb shit. And so, like I've mentioned, as far as, like, inspirations go, Germa is my favorite, so I model a lot of comedy after him. But also, his thing is he does, like, big events for streams. I like doing these things, like, the daily, just random shit. Did that Regirock just pop in? I watched it on the stream. It was like, okay. I like the big event streams. I think that's funny. I have so many ideas that I cannot execute, and then I get, like, I know it doesn't matter because everyone copies everyone, but I hate, like, be like, oh, you took this from this person, because there's ideas I have and then someone else does it. I think months ago, I'm like, oh, for my birthday, I want to rent out a Chuck E. Cheese. No, that was one of the stream ideas. Like, oh yeah, use a bunch of money to rent out a Chuck E. Cheese and just fill it with, like, the boys and stuff. And then recently, who was it? Justa Minx had her birthday at a Chuck E. Cheese and streamed it. I mean, it wasn't empty. It had a bunch of kids in it, but still. Now I'm like, why, fuck, like, I can do it. It's not a very original idea. Like, it's not genius, but now I'll feel weird about it. And no one else will call me out on stealing, but in the back of my head, I'll be like, people think I'm stealing, you know? It's just an insecurity thing, I guess. Salty DK Dan's friend lock is a big one that I wanted to do, but not before, mind you. But I feel like not enough time has passed for me to be able to do it. I could always ask him. But Judas in my mind. There's definitely a lot of big things planned for the next season. But again, we're in the low period of the year where basically the season's ending. Season 7's ending, and all this stuff's filmed already. I'm just trying to get it done, and then I can get ready for the next one, which I'm excited for. Mixing it up. I missed like 3 of them. It feels like this, I guess, like, the first one, it didn't seem like time was passing as much, and the other one, because we did a chair. But this one, I'm like, oh, you know, we spent a lot of time doing other stuff. We're only at the 2-hour mark now. Let me specify that I'm not like, oh, man, we got a whole an hour left. I love doing this. I like streaming. It's actually very relaxing for me. But it just seems like we just spent a lot of hours doing something. Again, I said the stream never ends at a normal time. It's either I look over and I'm like, oh, shit, we got to end now. Or I look over and it's like, oh, there's an hour left. I just exert my energy at certain points, I guess. Yeah, standing next to a whiteboard while not moving. I'm out of breath now. I'm in terrible shape. I did remember to brush my teeth today, though, so big ups. And then I drank 2 Dr. Peppers on stream. Can I show you guys an image? Well, fuck, I'll have to send it to myself from my phone. I really gotta double hand this. But trust me, it's gonna be worth it. I gotta email it to myself and then bring it up on stream. Just like Pear Champ all over again. Because I won't be able to find it otherwise. Okay. Email sent. And now, oh, I'm still not going to get out of the rhythm of doing it, though. I missed it. Fantastic. Gonna get a lot of weird emails because I've been buying Christmas presents. And my bank is concerned. Nope. Alright, well, the email will send eventually. Just remind me so don't forget. It's a very funny image. I really, really like this. Oh, fuck. Perfect, perfect. Easy. It's all about lining them up perfectly. The thing, the W is the best format to do it in. This isn't gonna be it. I thought I'd try to reverse psychology. I am often wrong. Well, no. Well, yeah. Because if like 90% of the hypotheticals you set up are meant to be reverse psychology, then you're normally right, but it's never a good outcome. Got him. Easy. I'm a genius at this. Nope. Oh, boy. It's distressing is what it is. It's always the first one. It throws me off the entire thing. I knew I was gonna miss it too, so I made like a buzzer noise, like wrong, incorrect. I just looked away for a second. I forgot what. Lined up. It all blends together. I keep forgetting that it's Ninkata. I know why I shouldn't have said anything. Oh my god. Horrendous. Down horrendous. Got it? Oh my god. It's either too far left or too far right. I need to be a centrist for what? I can't keep being radical. Terrible joke. Horrendous. Oh. I'm wasting more time reacting to it, but I'm not. I am upset. Nope, I used to be fine, and now I'm thinking too much. This is panicking. My arms are trembling. I'm in a state of distress. Duress. What would be the... I'll do diagonal. Check this move out. Watch this. Got it. I got it. It doesn't make... It's a sense of relief more than it is happiness. I'm not, I promise you, I'm not doing it as a bit, because the bit wouldn't be funny. I'm not enjoying it. I need to, like, hand off the controller to someone else at that point, and then all I could do is run effectively, and even then, not really. See, look how efficient I am at running. Now watch how efficient I am at the lights thing. Oh, alright. Yeah, I was efficient, I guess. We do need to start keeping track of these. We're not going to be able to because, you know, I lose track after, I think historically after 3. Clock's ticking, though. I don't want to do that goddamn Almond Joy stream. Whatever that means. The Almond Joy stream, in quotations, could really be anything. Lined up. Easy. I think when I say easy, it gets worse. Because we know historically it is not easy. It probably is. It's like... if you had to put a circle in, like, a circle hole, like in one of those baby puzzles, but you had to do it 1,000,000 times, like, it wouldn't get harder. It would just, you would start overthinking it because you're doing it 1,000,000 times. Doing the lights thing is, like, one of the easiest things you could do in this game. But because I'm doing it so often... it doesn't even matter with efficiency, because how many seconds realistically does it save? So that's only like a couple more encounters. And there's not like a certain number of encounters. Like if I was 3 encounters away from getting it, that's not how luck works. It wouldn't be like, oh, the stream ends and then it gets reset. If I was 3 away, then I would still be 3 away. If we're going by that's how luck works, which it doesn't. It's either I get it or I don't. My efficiency doesn't... It is annoying to do it, though. Oh, boy. It makes you feel bad. It's like the opposite of, like, those cookie clicker games where, like, it's fucking nothing. You're not accomplishing anything. It doesn't matter. It's bullshit. But it makes you feel good. Alternatively, that shit doesn't matter, but it makes you feel bad when you fuck it up. That's how you know that I care. Easy. There are bits you need to wait for, though. I always say, like, oh, I can't do commentary on this, onto what I'm doing, because it's nothing. But it does always whittle down to me doing commentary, because I'm just upset. I'm upset. Beautiful on the inside. It is easy, you're right. Easy money. We're in the relaxed portion. That's what we'll do. We'll do funny, wacky, crazy bits. You know, that whole thing. The last hour, just focus, just relaxing. No need to worry about the dots. The next time I fuck it up, I'm not going to react. I am just going to, it's going to wash over me. Yep. Well, it didn't happen, so we have to put that theory to the test. I need to not fuck it up on purpose because then I'm prepared, but the next time I fuck it up, I need to keep talking. Because when I'm talking and then I fuck it up, I, like, stop a little bit and hesitate. I'm like, So I need to, as long as I keep talking and then I fuck it up, I will know it will wash over me and I won't feel anything. The main thing is, well, I mean, like, the objective was to continue to talk. So as long as I continue to talk and then walk over the thing, we should be fine. The issue is mainly stuff to talk about, but I could really talk about anything. So if we miss it, then it doesn't matter. But now when I want to miss it, I don't. Damn. That shit's fucked up. Bummer. We could try it again after. He doesn't sound anything like Zari. Doesn't make no sense. This don't make no goddamn sense. Alright, once I hit run, then I'm talking. You know, you say run. That's the song title, isn't it? Or like a band or something? It's definitely something involving music, kind of. And god damn it. Well, at least now, as long as I'm doing this, I keep getting them when I don't want to. But that is technically more efficient. On a technicality, I guess. MHA song. Is that My Hero Academia? What did I say? I don't even remember what it was. How would I know that? Alright, well now I'm going to continue to talk, right? And I'm going to do the whole thing, you know, walk over the lights. But right now I'm just talking. And it's not going to let it bother me. The only issue is that I reacted to it. Because I was thinking I was going to hit it because I wanted to miss it. I don't think I've ever missed the last one like that before. Bummer. Well, now I know that I will still react to it. So our experiment is done. We have the answers we need. Nope, don't fight it. You say run, I like that song. Okay, probably because Chris or Zach have brought it up. Okay, I didn't even say anything that time. Well, now we know the answer. I am just looking respectfully. I'm not gonna, again, the whole point of this was to be relaxed, right? That, the fact that I missed and fucked up the whole thing doesn't bother me, you know? This is the final hour. The final hour is all about the relaxation. That's the point I wanted to make, is that it doesn't matter if I miss, you know? It's all about relaxing. I lull you guys to sleep, and then if we get a shiny, I scream into the mic and peak the audio. And wake everyone up. Check this out. I'm going to miss, it's not even going to bother me. Sometimes reverse psychology just works. But also, I never get what I want. I'm a big brat throwing a hissy. Are you done with your tantrum? Wonder if they finally uploaded the new Pokemon Evolutions episode. Oh. We gotta check. Nope, don't. Alright, well, follow the path, and then I will look it up. Stay on target, you know, don't veer a little. Oh, you're swerving. Nope. Well, I didn't say nope because it wasn't uploaded. I said nope because I was distracted. No, but no is correct. They did not upload it. Did the email send yet? I need to show a funny image. This sucks. I hope I sent it to me and not like a random business email. Hey, check out this funny image. Well, I assume they're going on hiatus or something. I'll watch it whenever it comes out. Well, that means I'm caught up on everything, I'm pretty sure. Did I finish the review episode? See, as long as I'm doing other stuff, I don't need to focus. Did I? Yeah, I finished it. Alright, well then I'm caught up on everything. I mean, there's work I gotta do tonight, but aside from that, and then day off tomorrow, if I get all the work done, and then, well, I have homework. But that's going to be very fucking easy. It's just homework. Ugh, who cares? How long have I been in... It's been over a year now that I've been in college, and it still doesn't feel like it. If someone asked me if I went to college, like, my first thought would be like, no. And then I would say, I went to college, like Plankton. My favorite you say run meme is you say run goes with everything. Oh, maybe that's why I heard it. How does it go? Sing it for me in the chat. What are the lyrics? If they're in English. Even if they're not, I don't know. Translate it very poorly. Lined up. Don't say anything because you're going to jinx it. Easy. Fine. Never mind. Fuck it. I will... Part of the thing... Okay. So I'm... Almost all the presents are done. There's another kind of tangentially related Pokemon thing I'm working on. And then the video. And then... what was the other thing? Oh, just a list I'm putting together. Of mainly just other stuff that isn't related to a video. But then I'm going to be working on, especially if tomorrow's an off day, I can work on it more. Why did I hesitate? The VOD channel, not VOD, yeah, the stream archive. There is a Voice Up stream archive channel, and I need to upload more to it because the farthest it goes back is to 3D World, which was February this year. The lyrics are "You Say Run" that I know of are not. Is it the one that starts with Deja Vu? Maybe that's why I know it. Deja vu. I visited this table before, master of the streets, and doing the table. That's what it is, right? Is that why I know it? I think I've cracked the code. And I'm rocking back and forth now. I'm, again, lulling myself to sleep, really. Like a baby. Imagine I'm rocking you like a baby, lulling you to sleep while singing dumb fucking lyrics I don't even really know. That'd be a terrible babysitter. Do the funny streamer voice. I wonder what this is. Oh, no. Nice going. You made me hit the Regirock. Not gonna listen to that anymore. You've lost your privileges. Alright, robot. You've lost your brain privileges. I gotta run from this guy. Killing him won't do anything because the only way to progress this DLC is to catch the Regis. That's why I'm doing the shiny hunt. Because even if I kill them, it's not gonna matter. You distracted me. I've been lured in by the siren song called Now You Say Run. I'm not as tired, which should help with the work, but my main point is that if you want to watch old archives of the streams, then they will be. I gotta update it. The reason I didn't is because the 14-hour stream, it won't let me upload it, so I had to cut it down to multiple things, which you would think wouldn't take that long, but surprisingly it did. And then I'm gonna upload the rest of them up until this point. Some of them just didn't download correctly, so like the first Metroid Fusion stream where I started it is just gone. I don't know where it is. I mean, it's not missing or like lost. It is it's gone. It's in fucking cyberspace. Twitch deletes it. Unfortunately. That's Boys Hub Lost Media for you. Add it to the list. Forgot what I was doing again. That's just the nature. I really wish I were fishing right now, you know. I need to make, like, generic, like, fishing merch, but make it around Regirock. So, like, women want me, Regirock fears me. I really wish I were shiny hunting right now. Like, all those generic, like, fishing stuff, but just replace it with the shiny Regirock. I fuck fish. That's another good one. Lined up. Don't say anything, because you're going to fuck it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. I'll just blame you guys for all of my shortcomings. Nothing's ever my fault. Keep disrespecting people as Mithra. Well, then I feel no remorse blaming you. I just choked doing that. You're a bad person. The ghost of Xenoblade just tried to strangle me there. You didn't answer my question. What is Persona 4 on? Like, what consoles and stuff? Not that I'm considering it, but I would like to know. I fear fish and women. Fair enough. Add Regirock to the list. PS2. Okay. I don't have that. I guess I could get it. Is it on anything, or was it a PS2 exclusive? I feel like we should use the wheel more often. We keep relying on that wheel, and it is very rarely, like, yield good results. But I feel like one stream, not like on that stream, but be like, oh, what's the next thing? Spin the wheel. That's another investment. I want to get a real wheel to spin behind me, like a game show host. Just a bunch of dumb shit. Remake on PC. Okay. Was it at the time a PS2 exclusive, though? Because I'm more down to play old JRPGs I wouldn't like than new JRPGs I wouldn't like. Because, I don't know. I guess, like, as soon as something's retro, it immediately, like, the retroness overtakes the genre I don't like. So, like, what would be an example? I think, like, the original... No, that's a bad example. I was gonna use Metal Gear, but no. I think I might just like that. I don't know. Just like first-person shooter games, I guess. Like, if someone's like, hey, you want to play Battlefield or you want to play the new Call of Duty game? It's like, probably not. But if it's like, hey, do you want to play the campaign to Halo 1? I'm more excited about that because, like, even though first off, I like Halo more just because I like the art style better and I like the mechanics. But especially if it's like, you know, fucking retro original Xbox, I'm more likely to want to play it. Took a while to type that while one hand type disrespect play. I hate this. This sucks. I feel terrible for whoever you're facing. Dragon Quest XI is a fun JRPG. It's too recent. I don't know what it is, right? I guess because I'm not a big... I think game stories are fun, but I've mentioned this before that I think games are at their best when they're telling the story through the gameplay. If there's a lot of dialogue, I'm likely going to skip it. I'm not a big dialogue guy. At least not when it comes to games. Everything else, I love dialogue. But, like, if I'm just a bunch of text, I'm like, alright, fucking whatever. Maybe I could convince Chris to play with me. He'd probably be more down. Which is weird because I like the writing of, like, Earthbound style games, and occasionally... Well, I mentioned it on Pokemon as well, that, like, the story in the game... Like, the story in Pokemon is usually the least important thing to me, because the most fun stories are the stories you have on your own adventure. But like I said, when I play Brilliant Diamond, I'm gonna, like, experience everything. I'm gonna do a different funny voice for all, like, 1,000,000 characters in that game. Go in every single house, you know, I'm gonna do everything. Down to the last drop. Basically to stretch out the playthrough. Ah. Oof. Oh. This is rough. This is hard to watch. Oof. God, rough. I gotta say, no, remember? The relaxing era. Well, now we're in the last half hour. It's a trick. I say the last hour is relaxing, and then in the last half hour, I switch it up, and it's high octane, and I'm on, like, crack. Except it wouldn't work because the previous half hour wasn't that relaxed. So I already lied once. It's not like, ooh, you thought I was relaxing, but I gotcha. It's not relaxing anymore because it was never relaxing. It needs to be for me. It's like a spa day. It's like I'm fishing, you know? Women want me, Regirock fears me. I got it on the way around. Very. Don't get distracted. I gotta look up something, though. Gallo champion. I'd 7-0 Kazuya before he left. Well, yeah. That's a very long set. If I lost 7 in a row, I'm not going to be like, well, maybe the 8th time's the charm. You know what I say? 4-0 me swordsman. Why? I would just stop. There's no set rule set, but I think the uniform is like 3. If I would lose 3 in a row, I would leave. Not because, like, oh, man, I'm losing too much, but, you know, I wouldn't want to face one person with the same character 7 times in a row. I mean, I guess if you're bodying them, it's fun. I mean, I did play with the same friends over and over for like a year, and they didn't change up their characters that much. It's still nice to see because, like, I definitely became more of a banjo main. I used to be DK, and I still do play DK, but, like, seeing Chris start out playing with Ganon and then seeing him throughout the years stay, he wasn't exclusively Ganon, but see him always go back in that pool and be Ganon again. Brings a tear to my eye. He's nothing but consistent. I'll give him that. Not nothing but consistent. If he's nothing but what's the saying? If he's nothing, he's at least consistent. I don't know what the fucking... I'm not a thesaurus. Don't worry, I looked at it for a second, but I'm not... no gameplay was lost. Ugh. Stop worrying about it. This is the spa day. You know, you're fishing, baby. We're relaxed. I'm rocking myself now. Not to sleep, just to make myself puke. That's how you know you're invested. The stream's on a delay, and I'm only really looking at a corner of it, and the whole screen shakes when you land on all the light things, but it just looks like something's clipping through because I can't see the character. So I just see, like, the side shaking, I'm like, oh, someone's clipping through a wall or something, because that's normally how it looks. What do you guys think? Is this the one? Place your bets now. I'm gonna say no. 3 stocked by a dark pit. Well, you had it coming, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a dark pit online. Where are you? Where is this guy? Hey, what's your address and your credit card number? Oh, go on. I just for a funny bit. The funny streamer wants to know. All right, tell me your information. Tell me it. Tell me, give it to me. Tell me. What is it? Tell me. But it's all in good fun. But no, seriously, tell me. I need to. Twitch staff. I am joking. Not telling you, yeah. Only hot girls in my area. Well, I can't compete with that. The 3 wacky numbers on the back. See what star sign you are. See what Riverdale character you are quiz by entering your mom's credit card number. Personality quiz. There's so many things that seem so obvious, or maybe I'm just paranoid of like asking this information. I'm like, that's very specific. But then a lot of them are like, well, like if people want to know a ton of shit about me, I'm an open book. I don't care. If the government wants to know what my favorite color is, then fucking they're in for a shock. How did I fuck that up? That being said, my account security is important. So there's so many things on Twitter like, oh, log into your Twitter on this to see who follows you the most, or who the most liked person, what your most liked tweet was, who the highest follower person that follows you is. And, like, I want to know all, and there's, like, there was the trend of, like, the bubbles of, like, which you interact with, which, like, all seems cool, but I'm not going to go to a secondary website, and they're like, hey, log in with your Twitter password and username. Like, I haven't seen people be scammed by that, but I'm not about to enter my, like, profile information into something that isn't Twitter. That just is asking for trouble. Again, maybe I'm just paranoid, but it doesn't seem worth it, I guess. Not to me. She is real to me. The bummer about not being able to stream in December is we can't do any funny Star Wars things. Because what, am I going to do it in May? Ugh, no. Everyone always says May the 4th. I do not correlate in my head. I do not associate Star Wars and May, or like spring. Star Wars is Christmas, is a winter thing. I don't know why, I just associate it with that. Because the last 3 movies came out around snowy times. I will say this, like, I don't feel particularly, like, as far as movie reviews go, the sequel trilogy is kind of eh. The original trilogy is still the best, and I watched the prequels as a kid when they were all on DVD, because I was 5 when the last one came out. But, and I'm, you know, there's, like, fucking, what's his name? Christopher Nolan, who in the middle of the pandemic is like, you gotta go to the theater to see Tenet. You gotta have someone coughing next to you if you want to get the genuine experience. I think that's dumb. And David Lynch saying, watching movie on your fucking telephone. That is a funny clip, because all of David Lynch's clips are funny, but god damn it. But I think you can get the same experience. That being said, I do think seeing something in a movie, like in a theater, is way different. Especially when you're getting hyped for the thing. I didn't like Dune because it was all build up, but I understand being hyped for the second one, as if you're invested. From not objective, but from in hindsight reviewing the sequel trilogy, it's not that good. But like being 14, seeing the first one around Christmas, and then being 16, and then being 18, and like my life moving so fast and being like hyped for those, like, oh shit, it's been 2 years and it's Christmas, it's time for Star Wars. Something to look forward to, even if they weren't in maybe not as good as I thought. It was still exciting to see them because I liked Star Wars. I like Star Wars, by the way. I talk shit and complain about it a lot, but I do like Star Wars. But it's exciting. But now, like, I don't want any more Star Wars movies, really. I think there's far too many of them at this point. But I don't know. I think it'd be exciting if they're like, hey, in 2 years, Christmas, there's going to be a new Star Wars special. I'll be like, you know, cynical me, be like, oh, this is going to suck. But in the back of my head, like, oh, I get to watch Star Wars on Christmas again. It seems, because you don't think about, when you think nostalgia, you're like when you're a kid. But in reality, like, there's a lot of time has passed. It doesn't seem like it because, oh, the sequel trilogy just happened. But no, it's almost been a decade since the first one came out. So it is nostalgia for going to the theater and seeing. I saw Force Awakens like 4 times. Did you see Visions on Disney Plus? Not yet. I actually am going to wait for December to watch them. So while on stream we won't be doing anything Star Wars, I'm going to celebrate my own shit. I do always associate. But it feels like that's only a recent thing. Like the movies came out during the December, the new movies. But even before that, I never really associated it with Christmas. Not really. I mean, there was like a lot of snow, but barely. And not even a lot of snow. It was a lot of snow for like 30 minutes in one movie. There's definitely more sand than there is snow. But I'm going to watch it. I finally finished Kid Cosmic the other day. I watched 3 episodes of Inside Job, and I'm like, all right, I'll watch the rest of Inside Job. And during the 3rd episode, I'm like, this is miserable. And then it's like, hey, do you want to watch the next episode? And I was like, fucking no. Normally, I think you have to, like, experience the whole thing to get a full review, but I don't like Inside Job, and if it's, like, a chore for me to watch more, then I think I just don't like it. I love the 3rd ep because it's made by Studio Trigger. They were all made by different studios, right? I like the idea because I know I'm a nerd, but there are definitely people nerdier than me, and I will never complain about them because of their passion. Like, being nerdy as in, like, being passionate about something, that's one thing. There are, however, the thing I hate about Star Wars fans, or specific Star Wars fans, is the fucking nerds that care about, like, stats and power levels and all that stuff. When Star Wars was coming out, it's just like, the first one was coming out, nothing had ever been like it. Oh, dude, talking 7-foot monkey. These robots are weird. There's this wizard with a light stick and a robot guy in a suit that are like Nazis. The second movie is like, oh yeah, fucking little gremlin dude. You can move stuff with your mind. Yep, got it. Third movie, evil wrinkled wizard that can shoot electricity out of his hands. Like, because Star Wars has been around for so long and there's been world building books, everyone's like, oh, there are certain rules. All the bad guys shoot electricity and have red lightsaber. All good guys have these robes or whatever. When Star Wars, explaining a bunch of Star Wars is bullshit. Star Wars has always been weird things. So whenever I see them add something interesting to Star Wars and someone's like, this doesn't line up with the rules, I don't fucking care. Star Wars has always been just putting a bunch of weird shit in. So that's why I like conceptually Visions, because it's just a bunch of new weird shit. People saw the 8-sided lightsaber and spinning around, they're like, oh, well, this is dumb. It's like, fucking Star Wars is dumb. It's all dumb. It's dumb all the way down. But it's still fun. Like, you don't need to complain if something isn't historically accurate to the fucking 8 books you read. I do not care. I know there's different opinions about what makes good writing, but I think world building, when it doesn't correlate to the story, is the least important thing. Maybe that's why I didn't like Dune, because they're, like, explaining the socio-political conflict in Dune, and it's like, well, okay, but why the worm? I don't get... Why do the characters do what they're doing? I don't care about the politics part of it. Star Wars is dumb, and I love that it's getting dumber. That's my thesis, basically. Hey, but that's none of my business. You get it? Like Kermit? Never saw the last 2. I like... Well, yeah, I like The Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker is not good. That's why I'm excited for the Lego games. Because... Or just any game, really. But mainly the Lego game. I don't know if it's still coming out spring next year. Because it got delayed a lot. And it was supposed to come out December this year. So it would have lined up with Christmas as well. But... I think I've told the story that before I watched any of these Star Wars movies, I played the Lego games. So my first exposure to the story was in the Lego form. That's the only reason I know the name Captain Pancala is because I got to play as him. We called him Captain Pancake. I think for the prequels are better in game form because you don't need to sit through boring dialogue. It doesn't do anything. I'm excited to see Rise of Skywalker and some of Last Jedi put into Lego form. Because then I get to enjoy the parts I didn't like because it's a video game. I think some of it translates very well to a video game and not very well to a movie. And I do... Like, I can have a cynical review mind of it. But, when you meet these characters when you're 14 and then you keep seeing them... You see them when you're 16 and then when you're 18... You technically not grew up... Well, you changed with these characters. So, like... I know people say they're flat characters, but yeah, I cared about Finn, I cared about Rey, I cared about Kylo. Poe, not so much. Same thing with Dune. Oscar Isaac, I don't care. I like him as a guy. I haven't seen a role where I liked him in, though. But yeah, you do care about the characters. When you're separated, it makes you miss them more, I guess. And it's Star Wars, so I cared about the characters. So I'd like to see them again. I don't want to see another Star Wars movie starring them, but I would like to see something. Unironically, the Lego Christmas special, the Lego Star Wars, not a game, it was on Disney Plus. It came out last year. The Lego Star Wars Christmas special, took place after the Rise of Skywalker, and I actually liked it because they're like, oh, Rey's now teaching Finn how to be a Jedi and using, the training stuff, and it's it's nice. It's nice to see them all together. I don't need a movie to see that. Just give them, a show or something, or just a short, just a Lego short. I think all of the sequel trilogy story from now on should be only told in the form of Legos. That could keep them invested. That's a good way to keep the fans moving. Refreshing. But yeah, I liked him. I guess. Well, I didn't like the last one. I liked parts of it. That was the worst part. If the movie was all bad, it at least would have like, alright, well, it's a bad movie. But the fact that it featured characters I cared about at that point, and there were some good things in it, I'm like, oh, it could have been good. And it went through 18 rewrites. It had 5 writers. That's an absurd amount of writers. Go to your favorite movie and check the writers page. It has 1 writer or 2. That movie had 5 writers, and it feels like it. Definitely 5 different people's ideas all mashed together. Did I send the funny image to my email? I'm starting to think I'm never going to get this image. Maybe I sent it to someone else by accident. Well, I hope they enjoy. It was just an old Dr. Pepper ad I saw earlier. That's like they were trying to sell Diet Dr. Pepper to men. So it just says Diet Dr. Pepper, not for women. Literally all it is just a picture of Dr. Pepper, and it says not for women. No women allowed, all right? Dr. Pepper is a male drink, a guy drink. Finally, a drink for men. That girls can't ruin. Not my Dr. Pepper. Did I miss one? Oh, I guess. Ooga booga. Classic catchphrase. I'm starting to fear that I may need to do the Almond Joy stream. I don't know when. Fingers crossed that we get a shiny in the next 13 minutes so I don't have to. But also so we don't have to do more Regirock. We are different arcs, you know. The Registeel arc was the shortest. It was the opening arc. The Regirock one, this is all the filler, you know. It had different bits in between. It had the whole fishing thing. Then we're going to get to my final rival, Regice. That guy's a menace. Okay, so before when you sent the song and I accidentally attacked him, I was upset at the time. But now we know that like X-Scissor, which is probably more powerful than False Swipe, only did half health. So the False Swipe isn't going to get it down to little health. It's only going to do like damage. So maybe using Prophet is not the right move. We can try, but because my fear, right? I'm pretty sure. Who knows a lot about Pokemon? Does False Swipe never kill, or does it, on the first hit, survive by 1? Because if False Swipe does half health, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it again, and then it kills it, and it's a shiny, I'm going to be upset. I guess we could test it. We might as well battle it to see. We have a control group right here, and it's the exact Pokemon, so might as well. False Swipe, not very effective. Oh my god. Okay, well I leveled up Prophet for pretty much nothing then. Alright, what does X-Scissor do then, buddy? I'm just simply battling Regirock now. Do Mud Slap. This thing's defense is immaculate. If Mud Slap is more... Oh my god. Full Swipe isn't even going to work, because even if I have a Pokemon that is strong against it, it's still a normal type move. I guess we'll start with Minky then. Oh, because he has Thunder Wave. Oh, right. No, we should... Hold on. Revive. Prophet, just in case. Wasting time. Prophet's back in the game. The issue I did not foresee is that Minky is an electric type, I think purely, and will get bodied by most of Regirock's moves. So we need to be able to paralyze it before any of that happens. It will be a good experiment up until that point. Alright, honesty time. I didn't want to watch the wrestling episode after the stream, so it has been going in the background. And there is an actual match happening right now that I actually do care about. And there's what, like 2 minutes left in the episode? Ooh, Puff Hughes, you gonna win? This guy I want to win. Come on. At least I get to be excited about something. Oh, he won. Alright, sick. I haven't been completely honest. I'm being candid. Sick. Hello, I'm here, I'm strange, I'm living in your walls. I know I might be small. Again, Neil Cicerigo on the mind. It's called brain rot. Baby, get used to it. It's called brain rot, honey, and it's not cute. Yeah, we've all met Gravedigger, bitch. The thing is, like, I don't think I've said anything bad or, like, shown any information that could be bad on stream. But I don't want to have to go back through all of the streams before I upload them to the archive channel and be worried about that. I don't know. Can I pay someone to watch through all of them? Because it was 3 hours for each thing. I know there was one a little bit ago that I was worried about, but I don't remember. I don't know what it would be referring to. It was like a PayPal thing, but it's gone now. But I don't remember what stream it was, so I gotta watch like all the fucking streams to see it. I think at worst it was like a... No, I know what it was. But it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's vague enough that I don't need to be worried about it. I think at one stream Chris said like his school name, but I think that one's already uploaded and I cut it out. Anything else? Oh, no, there was a Psychonaut stream. It was the hair one. We were doing a hair level. I remember that. And Zach said something that I had to cut out. So I'll remember that at least. But I remember that was the hair level because it took me so long to figure it out because no one would shut up. All right. 7 minutes. That's like 10 more attempts. No, it would be like 14, but I'm rounding, but 10's closer to 7 than 14. I don't want to do the Almond Joy stream. I don't. I'll admit it. I'm a big enough man to admit that I don't want to fucking eat more Almond Joys. I'm terrified of the implication of that. Think about a whole stream of that would be. Gross. Disgusting. I want to do more bits to fuck with you guys, like pre-record. I could just do a bunch of visual edits and then stream it as like it's live, but then it's a pre-tape. It'd be no, the pre-tapes are when we record them on Twitch and then use them for the channel. It would be it would just be lying. It's gaslighting is what it is. It's just straight up it's straight up fucking lying. Uh-oh. Alright, well, that was 2 attempts in the minute, so it is about 14. Well, now it's 12. 12 more attempts. Okay. Come on, Regirock. I kind of need you to show up. Kind of coming down to the wire. We have 16... Wait, was it 17 before? No, it was just 6. Okay, so it was 12. Alright. As long as I don't fuck anything up, it will be 12. Well, probably less. Alright, I fucked up. Yeah, it's going to be less than 12. But also I need to do the outro. Oh, I missed it. I looked away for a second. I gotta stop getting distracted. Eye on the ball is what they say. It's still in the 6-minute mark, so... Maybe 12? I don't know. No. Let's give it 10 more attempts. How about that? Yeah, 10 more. Regardless of how much time it takes. So I just need to hope I don't fuck up. 10 more attempts after this one. Oh my god. Great job, Andrew. Oh my god. Oh my god. Our table. It's broken. Alright. No more fucking memes. This is serious. 10 more attempts. It's gonna appear. It's gonna be 9 more. 9 more attempts. We're making bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. I get it. Funny. Shange. Nope. He wants to be petted. Well, too bad. Prophet, you get love once we get this goddamn Regirock. I'm gonna make a bunch of fishing adjacent merch shit for next stream. If I remember. If I have the time. Maybe I will. If I had the time. Moral oral's good. Alright, 8 more attempts. I don't think this is gonna line up correctly, but Yeah, I've underestimated or overestimated. I don't have time to think. All I know is attempts. I need to not worry about the lights because then I'm more likely to line them up. Fuck me, dude. Don't do that. My voice cracked. I was like genuinely concerned someone was gonna fuck me. Guys, I'm serious, alright? I know it was a joke before, but just don't do it. Don't do them. Alright. 7 more. Not cans, but Regirock. You know what I meant. Did I skip 8? No, I'm second guessing myself. 7 more attempts. Feels like I did skip 8. No. 7 more attempts. Easy. I set the ground rules. Oh, I shouldn't have corrected because I got it right. I just expected I would get it wrong. Six more attempts. Someone's gotta, again, like, work that just I don't want to do. We're gonna go through the VODs and actually, like, count how many we do. Because it's probably, if we do average 2 a minute, right? Okay, well, right now there's 6 attempts left. 2 a minute. 60, 120, 180. So that's 280, so 60. So 360 a stream. So the first 2, well, I would say, so 3 hours, so 360 times 2, because the first one we did 2. First one, it was the last 2 hours, and the other one, it was the last hour. 360, so 720. 720 attempts. 5 more. 200,000 years of this. 7 more to go. Did I say 6? No, 5, right? I think 5 more attempts. Yeah, no, we're going... I think we are going overtime. I gotta speed this process up. I really thought we would have been in the thousands by now. But if it... Okay, the odds are like 1 in 2,000. Not that that means the 2,000th one is the one we're gonna get, because that's not how odds work, but it means we will have overlapped, and at some point, we're just unlucky. I think, like, around, like, if something's 1 in 2,000 and you try 2,000 times, then you're just unlucky. Because you're not... nothing says you're going to get 1 in 2,000, because it doesn't, like, go down every time you do it. We're running out of time. Let's... Okay. 1 more attempt. That's it. Well, 2 more attempts. I changed my mind. Depends on how well I do this. Not very well, but still 2 more. I think 3 was cutting it a little close. We had to cut 1 out. Maybe this is the last attempt, actually. I overestimated or underestimated. Oh, I always get those 2 fucking mixed up. Great. It's not shiny. Okay. Let's, not that we need to, but move to the back and save. Evidently. To the fucking Almond Joy stream. Alright, well, bad odds. Just bad luck in general. Oh, get this guy out of here. Small. Alright, we're going overtime. Legitimately, and I can finally say it again. I said it last time, but now that we're doing regular series, same Reggie time, same Reggie place, different Reggie odds, hopefully. Till next time. Good night, boys. I should probably hover over the things so I'm more prepared.